display week after week, but how do they captain their offense and guide the ship when they're facing, well, one of the few guys in the NFL on the other side who can match them throw for throw? It's going to be must-see TV.
We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
First play, he's going to throw, Purdy. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Let's go. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. From the gun is Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And this one doesn't go far.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is ahead for about 5. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw again, it's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action now with Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Purdy setting up that play action. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. One after try good by Reichert. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
Finds a man, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown! Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The uprights. And the Golden Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7.
Let's go out.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Shut up. Go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Purdy to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Drop, go switch. Drop, go switch.
Purdy looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Barkley has the LA touchdown. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Cuts it to the right sideline. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
2nd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
He connects downfield on 4. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23. Barkley's got it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. He's got it near the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Golden Eagles and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. That one's complete, right side. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Ready?
All right, here we go, second down.
At the 44-yard line.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 39-yard line.
He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Come on.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Oh, he's going for it again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Golden Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Golden Eagles tie this game at 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
19.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Golden Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Brought in right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Break.
To throw, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second.
Here we go.
From the 27. He's on the move. Took off with it again.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
On the ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Daniels now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Brings up second and 2.
Go.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles tie us up 28-all. to the touchdown. They'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Rams and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range, just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They go to Barkley again. And this one does not go far. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We have reached halftime. Already a full game's worth of excitement in just 2 quarters. Now we'll send you back across the pond to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman waiting patiently to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Reports. Coach?
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. Brian Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Isaiah Pacheco. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Caleb Williams leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, ready for the second half from the English capital. Let's get you back out to London as we rejoin Kate Scott
The Rams
and
kicking team
Brock
is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Golden Eagles and receiver Roman Wilson making their way back out. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. On first down, here's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense set for a first and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Go.
Daniels back to throw. Escapes out to the left. A